What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream practice session. For those of you who have not joined me before, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me yesterday. Thank you for having joined me yesterday. Thank you for joining me in the future. For those of you not watch a session at all, thanks for coming here today. For those of you who just want to stop by, then thank you for stopping by. We're going to get through these announcements really quick. For those of you not joined the live stream, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick, which is what the channel's about. The channel's about 4 things, which is broken down. Well, basically, the channel's about 4 things. And the first 2 things are about the live stream. The live stream is broken down into 2 parts. First of all, I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and the first 2 parts about the live stream are practice and improvisational music. The practice session is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, so that we can get better as a collective, so that we can move from the advanced, from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and then from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. The practice will include warm-ups, scales, chords, chord studies, chord voicings, improvisational music, but that will be the improvisational section. We'll work on licks of the week as well as cover songs. We cover songs with respect to how they add to the promotional value of the channel. So those songs won't actually be monetized. They're just being able to be here so that you can see the skill set that we have and what you can learn from this channel to get those kind of that level of playing. The second thing that this channel is about, it's about the improvisational music. The improvisational music is going to just be me improving, and you judge me on the improv. It's my hope that you will use the music I have in the playlist section of my videos that you also like and subscribe to, because there's not music that I particularly created, but so that you'll judge me and tell me if I'm doing better, or tell me if I'm doing worse, or telling me I'm just doing the same and so I can attack the fretboard differently. It's my hope that you will be able to create a 30-second or a 1-minute, 2-minute video that you will upload to YouTube, to your channel on YouTube, and then you can share that video with me so we can spend a session talking about how you've attacked the fretboard, how I've attacked the fretboard, what we can do as a collective, even including, but not limited to, discussing other influences that could help us see the fretboard a little bit differently. The third thing that the channel is about is what the whole shebang about, okay? We're talking about me creating music in Logic Pro X. That's what the whole channel's about. It's about me creating the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X, using my guitar as my principal instrument or my principal source of inspiration, which 9 times out of 10 or 99% of the time will be my principal source of inspiration on every single track that I make. With that being said, 100% of the songs I'll be making are songs that will help me get better and improve as a producer, singer, songwriter / guitar player, whatever. The other 90% of what I'm creating, or 90% of it will be music I will be making for myself. The other 10%, 5-10%, depending on the month, because it will be either 99% plus 5 or 10%, give or take, will be split into 2 parts. Music that I create for other people or other artists who are looking for instrumentals in the area in which I live, and also, or maybe not even just the area in which I live, people on the internet as well, and music I'm creating just specifically for people who work on short films in the area in which I live. The third thing, no, last thing, the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So when people don't watch the channel in real time, you can comment in real time, but when people don't comment or don't talk to me, don't tell me what I'm doing in the channel in real time, I have to go back and watch the videos to see what I've done and try to improve upon those things from a non-financial perspective, because I'm not earning any money from the channel at this particular moment. I ask people to comment on the channel and help me make the changes I can make that don't cost anything at all. Now, with that being said, the next part is about the financial component. So I ask people to do this. If you choose to do so, that's great. If you can't, I understand as well. But I'm going to go through the spiel anyway. I have a Ko-fi account. If you'd like to help by donating $1 or €1 more to the channel, you can do that. Again, it's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. The link is available in the description of every single video for at least the last 5 or 6 months or so. You can donate €1 to the channel if you'd like to. And again, if you decide that you don't want to do that, you can also check out my cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every single video. I trade cryptocurrency every single day, but again, this isn't a channel about cryptocurrency. I'm not a financial expert. This isn't a financial analyst, or I'm not a financial analyst. And this, I'm not telling you what you should do with your money. However, if you decide that you want to get involved in crypto and you want to help out with the channel, there's one way you can help out. It's just by using my referral links to sign up for any of these channels, okay? When you sign up using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits that will be exponentially better than that of which you get if you sign up by yourself. Now, if you want to, okay, if you spend $50 or more on any of these websites, they will offer you perks and benefits. The perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer to me as a referring client, and because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains, up to $100 to reinvest back in the platform. That is how it helps out with the platform, or my platform. And the third thing is really the freest way to help out with the channel, which is the easiest way, is to subscribe to me across all platforms. So whether not just on YouTube, but if you're subscribing to me and you subscribe to my Facebook, my TikTok, my Twitch, my Instagram account, following me on those other channels will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Thank you for giving me the time of day to go through my spiel. We're going to get right to this work, guys. So I hope you're ready to get some work done today. I'm going to go right into the metronome, which is what we're doing right now, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to work on this metronome type shit. Again, I should mention beforehand, I do curse on this channel. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but if cursing is an actual obstacle for you and there's too much and you guys don't like cursing at all, this might not be the channel for you. I don't want to offend anybody or for people to get upset, but I do curse in my regular life. It's basically a part of who I am, I would say. And I don't mean to do it to be offensive to people. I just curse, okay? So I'll say things like shit. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I don't really think it hurts people, but some people don't like it. So I'd rather get that out there so that you know that from the beginning. The second thing is, I can't remember what it is. We talk about it all the time. So I do curse on this channel. I hope that's not offensive. Don't cancel me. I really want to build this. And there's two more things I got to talk about, but I don't remember what they are. But we're going to start working on these exercises right now. Starting with this exercise that I'm terrible at, but we're going to try to continue to improve on this exercise as we do every single day of our lives. So let's try to do better today than we did yesterday, or to show some kind of consistency. So let's go. So not better than yesterday, top 5, maybe top 10. But it's good. We're showing some improvements. It needs work, obviously, still. But we're getting to it. I got a little hung up there in the beginning, but it is what it is. Oh, yeah, the second thing. Now I remembered it. That's I was trying to remember that at the same time as doing the exercise, which is why I got hung up on that. Take this to 100 beats per minute just right now while we're talking. Yeah, if you have any questions and you're watching the channel, I should remind everyone to ask your questions. If you want to say hi or you want to mention certain things here and there, understand that the questions that I'll answer will be at the very end of every practice session because it's hard. I have to toggle back between 2 different screens, which makes it very difficult for me to answer questions in real time. I just want people to know that I'm not ignoring you. That's just how this, setup is for now. Yeah, so when you ask your questions, understand that I'll answer them, but at the very end of the session, okay? So we're doing the John Petrucci style, bite of the mosquito style exercise at 100 beats per minute. Let's try to get better today. Let's go. That one was significantly worse than it was yesterday, or it has been the past couple of days, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that, if it's my mental focus or whatever. But again, it's something we got to think about, and we got to work harder on getting better. Let's get right to the alternate spider picking from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Now let's get right into the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Consistent. We're going to go back to 80 beats per minute. We're going to work on the Brandon Dion. Again, Brandon Dion is if you don't know this person, he is an influencer on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. His music is very good. He's a very good, not influential player, but he's really a good teacher. If you have not seen his channel or not listened to his stuff, I'd recommend that you do so immediately because he's very helpful, or he has been for me at least. And I think he's funny. He also curses too. So if cursing is an obstacle, a lot of these influencer guys, they will curse and they don't bleep it out, or they will bleep it out sometimes. But if it's an actual obstacle, I should go ahead and tell you that probably maybe not watching my channel is the greatest thing, even though I try not to. But I do watch a lot of other influencers who curse, and it's just if it's that big of an obstacle for you, our channels might not be worth it. But he is a really good influencer. He's a really good guitar player. He went to music school, and I think he's very helpful. We're working on his sweep picking exercise that I saw, and we're going to continue to work on it until we get awesome at it. At 80 beats per minute, 90 beats per minute, then 100 beats per minute, and then let's go. Got a little hung up there. I lost the tempo. I was thinking about something else at the same time. I lost the tempo, and I know people say this all the time. Making sure that you control your big, juicy, beefy brain and blocking out the noise is really, really hard to do. One little stoppy stop there. Consistent though, overall consistent and clean, which is what we're looking for the most part. We want to obviously do it perfectly every time, although we cannot always do it perfectly, but we do our best. At 100 beats per minute, guys, same exercise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I start noodling around my guitar necessarily, we're going to take this tempo down to 80 beats per minute and work on exercise number 2, sweep-picking exercise number 2. We've decided to take this down. I've decided to take this tempo down because I am struggling significantly at the stop. Tempo's 100, 110, 120 at a pace that's not helpful with newer picks and smaller picks. So we're going to start at 80, 90, and 100 and work on all these changes until we get better at them. Okay, let's go. 90 beats per minute. Let's go. As Scoochie Boochie would say, let's go, let's go, let's go. I love that guy. He's hilarious. 90 to 100 beats per minute. Then we're going to get started with the scales. We're going to get started with the scales. Let's go. turn this tempo off right here. That's a lot. We're going right to, well, I was going to not turn it off. I was going to move it up. We're at 105 beats per minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the D major and the D sharp, E flat major scales today at 105 beats per minute, at which point we're taking the tempo dion, as in dionanda, to 100 beats per minute, and we're going to do the D minor pentatonic scale followed by the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scales again. And then, that's it. That's right. I know that's right. Then we're going to do find the note and then the chords. Oh, shit. I forgot to load the, that's okay. I'll do it later. Forgot to load the licks of the week. That's okay. I know where they are. Yeah, I don't know why I have this open. I should have this closed because it is using up too much of that bandwidth, baby. Too much of the bandwidth. All right, let's get to it before I get into this weird mode. I'm inside my brain. Let's go. Starting in the first position of the D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Oh, I see here. That's it. I got it. There we go. Ooh, second position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position of the D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to get right to the D sharp, E flat major scales in first position. If you have any questions, comments, please don't hesitate to put them in the channel. As well as if you want to go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel, you can do that too. Look at that. Huh. Anyway, we're doing the... Okay, there we are. First position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, my bad. C, D sharp, E flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D sharp, B flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, D sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, the octave position of the D sharp, B flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scale, starting with the D minor pentatonic scale. At 105, from 105, we're taking it down to 100 beats per minute. Again, if you need to take the tempo down because it's too quick or I'm going too quickly, or you can do it faster, change the tempo. These practice sessions are about us getting better. And if I'm holding you back or if I'm going too quickly for you, by all means, change the tempo. But I'm at 100 beats per minute, and let's go. Let go. D sharp. Let's see. That's not the one. Oh. Let me try to figure this out without looking at the book. Let's see. Figured it out. There we go. See, when you get good enough at these, you can just figure out where they are just by checking a few things here and there. Let's go to the second position of the D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. My bad. I gotta switch back to the screen before it shuts off. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. 100 beats per minute, my bad. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. There we go. The more I do this up, the higher up the fretboard, the more I'm like, wow, I really have fat fucking fingers. It's annoying. They're really fat. Like that. I don't know why. All right, let's get right into the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. As soon as I get some of this coffee. Iced coffee in the summer is the best. People don't even know. First position, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. That one's really hard for me to play. That shape is hard for me to play in different parts of the fretboard. But this first part of the fretboard, it seems to be pretty easy for me. I don't know why. Second position, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, yeah, D sharp E flat major minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale. 90 degrees from me. Let's go. I can play the same shape up here. It's the same shape for these two positions, but I have an easier time playing it up here than I do down here. That's called fat finger syndrome, ladies and gentlemen. That's fatness right in my fingertips. Absolute fatness. Glasses on, people. Fume. Nerdzilla time. We're going to play the fun game called Find the Note. We do not need the metronome for this section of today's practice. I hope that you are enjoying your practice today, because we all know practice by yourself suck. Everybody know that suck. Go ahead and like the channel if you think practicing by yourself sucks. I would have a million hands up, because practicing by yourself is terrible. It's a necessary step in getting better, for sure. Anyway, what was I going to say? We're going to play a fun game called Find the Note. We're playing a fun game called Find the D. I heard it. I know what y'all are thinking. Don't be weird about it. The D note, that's what we're going to find. And yeah, let's get started on that before we start with the chords. And today the chords, we're doing the diminished and the augmented chords. The D diminished, D augmented chords, followed by the D sharp, E flat diminished, and D sharp, E flat augmented chords. That's how it is. We like to do scales and chords in the same week, because or the same days, so we don't get confused with our small little brains, our little beefy brains. Yeah, find the note. So D is at 10 and 22 on the bottom E string, or on the low E string, depending on what you want to call it. And it's at 10 and 22 on the top E string, because the spacing and the intervals are identical. Now back to the bottom E string. Then when we go to the A string, we know that the D string is on the 7th, 5th, and 17th. My bad. 5 and 17 on the A string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string, or on the low E string as we call it. Then back to 10 and 22 on the top E string. Again, this exercise was suggested by a very famous guitar player by the name of Joe Satriani. No, I don't know him personally, but he is a graduate of the Berklee School of Music, much like John Petrucci, I believe, and as well as John Mayer, who is not a graduate, but he did also go to that school. Now we're going to the B string, and on the B string, I think we're at 3 and 15. We are so smart. Then back to 10 and 22 on the top E string, or the high string. Then back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Now we're going to 5 and 17 on the A string. So smart. Then when we go to the D string, we know it's already in D, so we have to go to the opening 12. And again, if you add 12 to any fret number below the 12th fret, you have 22 frets. If you have a 22 fret guitar, that's obviously everything under the 10th fret. But if you add 12 to that number, you will find its counterpart, or its octave position. So it's at 5 and 17. You add 12 to 5, and you get 17. And so you find that note. So then it's opening 12. You add 12 to 0, you get obviously 12 right there. 12 plus 0 is 12. Then you have 5 and 17. You add 12 to 17, you get 17. That's how you find its octave position on the same string. See, that's how we use our big, juicy, beefy brains, ladies and gentlemen. Beefy. We're on the bottom E string at 10 and 22. You add 12 to 10, and you get 22. See how that works? The math works out, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to do that much math, but it's just a really easy way to help yourself out if you're trying to find an octave position of any note. You add 12 to any note, 12 frets to any note position that's below the 12th fret on a 22 fret guitar, or on a 24 fret guitar. Now we're at 3 and 15. Add 12 to 3 and you get 15. So smart. Now we gotta go to the G string. What was that on the G string? I want to say it's 8 and 20. No, it's 7 and 19. So close. One fret off. Then on the D string, we're open 12 again. Then we're at 5 and 17 on the A string. We're going to finish up with the E here in a second. Then back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Then we finish like this. I don't know why I do that. I just really like that. I'm getting out my chord book, and normally I'd recommend a chord book to you guys, but I use a book that was written in the 1970s, or at least published in the 1970s. You can see this book was, you'd be hard pressed to find a book that costs you that amount today. So this is what the book looks like. But normally I recommend, well, this is not what it looks like, but it's written by Bill Bay. It's published by a group called Mel Bay. So I don't know if Bill May or whatever. But I normally use these guitar grimoire books. Okay, these are my favorite ones that I use. And normally I would have a link to my Amazon affiliates program links, or I'd have Amazon affiliate links to these books so that I could actually generate some revenue off of these. But I'm not with the program at the time being because I don't have enough subscribers. So these aren't books that I would recommend to anybody, just to recommend books. I have these books. I've had them for more than 12 years. They're very great books, more than 15 years, to be honest. I don't want to show my age, but I've had them for a really long time. They're very helpful. They've been very helpful to me. I use them religiously, and you will never see me recommend a product on this channel that I don't personally own and use regularly. You just won't hear about it. 99% of stuff that I'll ever recommend on this channel will be stuff that I have personally used and wholeheartedly endorse, or some combination of the two. 99% of stuff that I will recommend on this channel will only be products that I deem worthy of this channel, and they will be related to music somehow. Unless there are other things, like I have a coffee maker that I use in my house, I would absolutely recommend that because I use it all the time if it was to help out the channel in a financial way. Because again, the idea of getting this channel going is to also make it self-sustain. In order for that to happen, this channel has to pay for itself. Hence the word self-sustain. So let's get started with the D diminished chords. This part really sucks because there's no substitute for just going over it and over it and over it and over it. There's just no substitute. If you can find a different way, I've been talking to some other people to see if maybe we can figure out how to make a video game situation out of this to make this more fun. Like I know they have things to learn typing, and typing is like the same thing. It's just muscle memory at a certain point. And I wish I could create something similar to that. I'm not a computer programmer, so that's what we have to do. So we're starting with the, this is D flat. That's why it looked familiar. We're starting with the D minor, D diminished. My bad, shouties. Let's get right to it. My bad, shouty. D diminished. Okay. So let's start with this one right here. Okay. We're doing the melody, the outside, the inside chords, followed by the bottom 4 string chords. Then we're going to do the D diminished, followed by the D sharp, D flat, D sharp, E flat diminished, and then next the D sharp, E flat augmented chords. So let's go. Oh, it's 1. My bad. Is that what it is? No, it is on the 2 and the 3. Okay, so right here. Why is not? Now the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here, and this one's a weird one, but we're gonna do it anyway. So 1, 1, 3, 4. I don't know why that sounds weird for me. 2, 3. And then the second one, the inside chord, the first one is. Oh, that's right. That's what it says to play. That's what it says to play. All right, so let's go right to the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this right here. So 4, that's 2, 3. That's 4, so we're here. Now let's go to the bottom 4 string chords before we go right into, I don't know why this came up, this topic right here. Bottom 4 string chords before we get into the augmented chords. Yay! 1, 2, 3. This is 2, and this is 3. So 1, 2. All right, let's get into the G augmented chords, and these ones are amazing because these are very easy to learn. As far as once you know the shape, all you have to do is remember where the position is, and once you remember where the position is, or figure out how to find the position in real time, you know it. So let's go, because it's my favorite. Because the inside, the rhythm chords, and the bottom four chord string chords are almost identical. It's just the difference between leaving the pinky on, taking the pinky off, adding the index finger, or taking the index finger off. So we're gonna get right to that. Starting with the melody chords, we're at 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the inside chord, which requires us to go like this. And now it's saying that I should add this one, but this one's really the rhythm chord because the inside chord should really be the only 4 strings. So this is the one, you keep the inside chords, you don't add the pinky, you have the index finger. Then the rhythm chords, you add the pinky right here. And then the bottom 4 string chords, you just lift up that index finger and play these bottom 4. That's how it goes. So we're going to start with the inside chords that looks like this right here. In the rhythm chords. Now the inside, the bottom 4 string chords. So you lift up that index finger and you keep that pinky on. So it sounds like this. Now we're going to get right into the D sharp, E flat diminished chords. And we're going to go right from the D sharp, E flat diminished chords, the Dominican Republic. I don't know why that name popped into my head. It just sounded funny. No disrespect to my dogs. No disrespect to my dogs, but I love y'all, bros. That's a song from Cash Money, in case y'all didn't remember that. This is the E flat or D sharp diminished chord starting with the melody chords. Let's see if we can do this correctly today. I don't know why this sounds familiar to me. Just a second one. Let me see. So this first one says it's right here, which is weird to me because it just doesn't seem right. But I could be wrong. I think the E diminished chords, I think a lot of them sound the same. So what's saying is. Yeah. I got to go back to this. I got to make sure because this one sounds identical to the C major one. And it's probably because it is. C. Identical. E flat, A, C, G sharp, G flat. I have to check this out because this is crazy. This is blowing my mind. C diminished. Oh my goodness. C diminished chords. This is blowing my mind. We're learning something together in real time here today, guys. The C sharp diminished chords and the E flat, D sharp diminished chords are identical. This is blowing my mind. Woo, child. This is blowing my mind. I think they'd be different, but I guess not. I guess some chords are just the same. I'm gonna put this down up here. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is blowing my mind. Dang, it's crazy, son. Dang. All right. Anyway, let's do it again. This is blowing my mind. Oh, you're right into the inside chords right here. Now let's get to the rhythm chords. This is blowing my mind, ladies and gentlemen. So C chords, C diminished chords, and D sharp, E flat diminished chords are absolutely identical. I got to look up why later. See, we learn this stuff in real time, guys. We're learning stuff together. This is crazy. Blowing my mind. Woo! Let's go again, like. Again. Now let's get to the bottom four string chords that sound something like this right here. All right, let's get right into the E augmented chords, which these are a little bit different. So the E sharp, D sharp, E flat augmented chords is what I meant to say. What I had meant to say was, so let's go 3. Now this one's a little bit different now because the first chord of this inside chord one, it starts with just the index finger on the 3rd string. So like right here. So it's, oh, so I'm only playing these 3. Now this is gonna be crazy, saying this is when we had this 3rd finger right here to get these upward. Now the bottom 4 string chords, and then we get to end this exercise for today, which sounds a little something like this today. Which sounds a little something like this. We finished with the chord exercises today, ladies and gentlemen. As boring as that was, we now get to the stuff that is a little bit more fun. I forgot to load this earlier, so give me a second here. I'm going to upload these real quick. I'm going to copy and paste these links into the description of the video. I've got to turn the volume down because I've got to open up these links, these linky links. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that we've finished that, Antonio Vizzero. No, that's not the right one. There we go. Found it. Done. Denzel Washington. click pause on this. We're going to copy and paste this link into the description of the video because, as I said before, and I will say it again, I want people to subscribe to the channels, to these other people's channels if you have an Instagram account, because helping them grow their Instagram account, even from the freest way possible by subscribing and liking their videos, it helps them feed the algorithm, which gives them the notoriety that they deserve to help us get better as players. I will die on that hill. Not literally, but that is a figure of speech, meaning I will defend that till the day that I die, which is another figure of speech. I will defend it. Let me see, Instagram. And I want people to check out this other guy whose name is Mellows Day Music. I'm not going to load the song, but I'm going to paste his Instagram page there. They're both very credible. They both post stuff on a regular basis, which is pretty cool. It's also very helpful stuff. So let me just go right into this search bar here as soon as this spinny wheel of death. Oh, shoot. There we go. Here we go. His name is Dave, or Davey Wavy. And Davey Wavy out here is killing it as far as posting like really legit stuff on a regular basis. So let me post this as well, and we're gonna get started with these riffs right here as soon as I can get this mouse to start working. Come on, mousey. Paste. There we go. Now we're going to get started on this. I'm going to play through this exercise. I'm going to play through it twice, and we're going to work on it together. Again, if you want to follow along, we're starting with the Antonio Vizzero's song. Oh, it's on mute. I kept getting the bend wrong. So it sounds like this. The tabs are on the video, so if you want to check it out, it's in the description. And that's all the time we're going to have to work on that for today. We're going to work on the Mellows Days Music song, which is one that involves finger picking. We played it before to find the song because he puts out so much content. And it's great that he puts out a bunch of content. There's no hate. It's just it's hard to find his other videos. It takes a while. what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get into this, guys. I'm going to put on the metronome at 70 beats per minute. You can judge me. Tell me I've been working on this for weeks. Yes, it is hard for me. Yes, finger picking is hard. I understand it. I'm okay at it. Not great. Which is why it's important to develop these skills. When we talk about the warm-up section and we're working on these different patterns, picking patterns, sweep picking, alternate picking, economy picking, alternate picking, all these different things, it's to get better as guitar players. Will we use all of these techniques in all of these songs? Probably not. Does Tim Henson use about 15 of these techniques in every single song for every single lick? For even 15 seconds of a song? He absolutely does. And we'll talk about that later when I start working on his song ABC from Polyphia. And I took that up. And Sophia Black. Now that we finished that, what else do we normally work on after the... I know what we be doing. We be working on that ABC Polyphia riff. And the crazy thing is I really hate doing this in front of people because it's so not good yet. But at the same time, these are practice sessions. And I was talking about this with a friend of mine, a French friend of mine, and he was trying to amp me up. And he was talking to people about my live sessions. I was a little embarrassed about it. But at the same time, like, I should be proud of these. These are what I'm putting up. You know what I mean? Like, these aren't sessions that look pretty. They're supposed to look ugly, and they're supposed to not be great, and they're supposed to be mistakes. That's what the practice session is about. And I appreciated him coming up to me and being like, you should be proud of this, because that is what you're trying. The goal is to get people not only to see the process, but to participate in the process of what it takes to get from one level to the next. And that is ugly. It is not pretty. But there's beauty in that ugliness. The beauty is seeing people as a collective come together and say, hey, we suck, but we want to get better. And that's what these are about. So, or the live sessions are about, for us getting better. So as intimidating, as embarrassing as it is, it's an important, this is an important part of the process. So when I do put out music, and I do put out these cover songs that you see, people see that, oh, you put out the ABC Polyphia song. Oh, he's great. Like he's good. He did that overnight. No, I didn't. I spent over a year on this song, and I'm still terrible at it. And so when it comes out, people are like, you know, he's doing real good, or he's real lucky. Yeah, show them the live streams. You'll see real quick that this is nothing about, ain't no luck happen here, guys. Ain't no luck here. We got to get to the solo part. We still got a ton of work to do on that. We got to finish this up by the end of the month. By we, I mean I. I don't know why I keep using the royal we, like there's 15 people in this room. It's just me by myself. It's crazy. I'm just a crazy person being crazy. We're at 100 beats per minute. We're going to work on the solo, which I got to bring up that tempo this week. Well, I can't bring up the tempo until I get it right. Fun stuff. If you want to go ahead and like the channel, you can do that. Nobody's stopping you. Or like the video. Hooray! Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you for commenting. I hope other people will too. Let me know what you guys think, guys. I got to get better at this. And if I'm sitting in a room by myself and people aren't telling me what I can do to make the channel better as far as like structure-wise and things of that nature, it makes it very difficult for me because I'm just sitting in the echo chamber talking to myself like a weirdo. And I'm sure my neighbors are like, who the hell is this kid? Who's this weirdo? All right, that's all the time I'm going to have to work on that today. But again, like I said before, and I'll say it again, my job is to finish this song up and have it recorded and put out there at the end of the month. The idea is not to get any money from the song because I didn't write the song. The idea is just to try to get people on here to see their skill set, what it takes to learn a song, especially a song of that caliber. As I said before, Timmy Henson is the type of guy that likes to use 15 techniques. If you saw what I was doing there, he'll switch from pinch harmonics right to sweep picking in the same 15-second riff. If you don't understand how hard it is, you need to try that riff for yourself. It's 15 seconds. It's one of the hardest things I've ever learned in my life, besides Bite of the Mosquito, which I will learn. I promise you that. I tried to learn it when I was 15, 16 years old. I couldn't do it, and it has been over a decade. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go right into the improvisational section of this stuff. And if you want to check out if you check out the playlist section of my videos, you can see these playlists that I have. You can subscribe to their accounts as well. These playlist songs are helpful when you are trying to get backing tracks. You haven't made your own backing tracks and you want to try to get better and improve on your improvisational skills. Checking out these groups or these individuals who create these backing tracks is helpful to you and to everyone who wants to learn. So let's get right into it, guys. You can judge me on these, like I said before, or I said in the middle of in the beginning. It's my hope that one day you will be able to record yourself playing against these backing tracks and share and post them to YouTube. Share them with me so that we can spend a session where we talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I am attacking the fretboard, and what we can do to get better as a collective. So let's get right to it, guys. Coffee. This is D, A, B minor, and then G. Those are that was really sub-average, subpar. I got to pause this before it plays 1,500 gajillion commercials, which isn't, I don't actually think that's a real number, but it'll play a lot of commercials because YouTube be crazy. YouTube crazy. So if you feel any type of way about that song, if you feel moved to comment on how awesome I am, or if it sucks, say that. Just say it in the comments section. And like I said before, I really don't care as long as it doesn't bother anybody as long as it doesn't offend anybody or it's not really offensive to people you're being kind and polite and courteous to those in the comment section of the chats. It doesn't bother me as long as it doesn't violate YouTube policy. I know I'm gonna bite my tongue. Sooner or later, I'm gonna be kicking myself by saying, why would I tell people that? Because the internet, oh man, the internet's a crazy place, man. Woo. I've seen people write the most savage comments for the most mundane, ordinary things I've seen in my life. Unbelievable. Some of it's funny, but you're like, if you were on the receiving end of some of that quote unquote playful banter, you would not be a happy camper. I would tell you that much right now. If you want to go ahead and take the time to like the channel, you can do that too, if you like. Second and last backing track before we can finish today. Again, D, A, E minor, and G. So the only thing that changes is this: the D instead of B, you have E minor. So Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time that I have for this evening. I hope that you will continue to practice with me, and hopefully you will continue to get better yourself and get better with me. If you haven't joined the chat channel before, thank you for joining me today. If you would, I'm going to say thank you. Thanks, man. If you would like to continue to join us, I'm going to continue to keep practicing and keep getting better. And I hope that you'll join me every single day. I will be posting music that I create myself. It's going to be terrible in the beginning, but I want people to see the process, what it is, what it takes to get to that next level. Again, if you don't know the spiel, I'm going to go over the spiel and steal like right now so that you can understand what it is that I'm trying to do here. Okay? This channel, I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and this channel is about 4 things. The first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is broken down into 2 parts: the practice session and the improvisational section. Practice session includes me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together to get from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We will be doing chords, scales. Well, first of all, warm-ups, chords, scales, different strumming patterns, picking patterns. We'll work on licks of the week. We'll work on cover songs to show people that we can get better and show off our skills by showcasing our skills by me posting a video of the song that we've learned for every single month, a cover song of some sort, so that we can obviously get to the next levels. And also you suggesting different artists and different influencers that can help me change and switch up little things here and there to tweak the improvisation or to tweak the practice session to get better at that. The second part is the improvisational section, where we will use the skills and techniques we've learned in the practice session, and even the key signatures, at least as of right now for the next 6 months or so. We'll work on the key signatures so that you can see we can use what we've learned exactly in practice to implement right into the improvisational section, at which point you will see me improv, and you will judge me on my improvisational section, my improvisational music for the day. And it's my hope that at a certain point you will be able to create your own improvisational music using the backing tracks that I have, creating your own YouTube video, and then sending it my way so that we can comment on how you've done, how I've done, how we've attacked the fretboard differently, and what we can do as a collective to get better, also by suggesting different artists that will help us get better, different influencers that will help us get better. To do the third thing, and the third overall thing is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X and uploading that so that you can judge that and enjoy that for what it is. Using my guitar either as my primary source of inspiration or my principal instrument on every song. 9 times out of 10, it will be my principal source of inspiration to create the songs, because I like creating synthesizers and different sounds of that nature. So if that sounds good to you, well, let me just go ahead and say this. 100% of the music I'll be creating will help me get better as a person who's creating music and producer and singer-songwriter or guitar player on Logic Pro X. 90 to 95% of the music I will be creating will be music I will be creating for myself personally, and I will be sharing that with you so that you can judge it for what it is. The third thing, or the second part, is basically I will be creating music. The other 5 to 10% will be music I will be creating for other artists or other short film producers or makers, people who create short films in the area in which I live. They're always looking for new content, and so I've decided I was going to make music for them as well. I also enjoy it very much. And the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. When people comment in real time, it takes off time that I have to go back and check out the videos and see what I've done and what I can do to improve, because I'm not receiving monetary compensation for the channel at the moment, at least not from YouTube or anything else. It allows me to create the best possible channel that I can, and it helps me rearrange things so that it's organized better for people who are trying to learn what it is that I'm trying to teach as well, but also learn together. So the second thing I ask people to do, again, you can ignore this if you choose to, is just to help out with the channel from a financial perspective. If you want to donate to the channel, you can. I have a Ko-fi account. It's ko-fi.com/MuzzyMcGee. The link is available in the description of the channel, and you can donate as little as $1 to the channel if you'd like to. The last thing is to check out the cryptocurrency referral links. If you want to check those out, you can. The cryptocurrency referral links are basically links to cryptocurrency referral platforms, centralized exchanges. Again, this isn't about cryptocurrency or any of those things. This isn't a financial channel. I'm not a financial expert. I just wanted to extend an opportunity for people to help out with the channel in any way that they see possible. And I figure I trade cryptocurrency, and maybe you might like it too. So if you're in an area where you like cryptocurrency or where you're able to trade cryptocurrency, you're age eligible, and you have you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, you can. How do you do that? Use my referral links. You can sign up on any of those platforms. When you use my referral links, you can sign up for these platforms. And when you sign up for these platforms using my referral links, they will offer you perks and benefits. And those perks and benefits, they extend to you. They will extend to me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% to reinvest back into my platform for my cryptocurrency portfolio, that is how that helps out with the channel. The last thing I ask people to do is really the freest way to help out with the channel is by subscribing to me across all platforms. So whether it's on Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, or Instagram, whether I'm active on those platforms or not as active on those platforms as I should be, helping me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other channels. Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to build every single day. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, as I said before, and I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick. But I cannot do it without your help. I've been trying for the last year and a half, trying to put this thing together, and it's still going to take time. It's going to take time, a lot of work, a lot of effort, and a lot of patience on your behalf, on behalf of other people. I can't thank you enough again for joining me today. I hope that you will continue to join me every single day. I hope that you will spread the news to your friends and family members who want to get involved in the channel. And like I said before, if you don't want to donate to the channel, you don't want to donate, you don't want to purchase cryptocurrency, and you don't want to do any of those other things, that is okay. This channel isn't about finances or this or the other. Just I figured maybe if people want to join this account, if they want to help out, those are other ways that you can help out. But the freest way to help out with this channel, and the best way to help out with this channel, in my opinion, because it's the freest and cheapest way, and it also takes the least amount of time, is subscribing to me across all platforms. Help me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow this one, and vice versa. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my account. This is what I'm trying to build. Thank you for joining me today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. I've been here for 456 or 57 consecutive sessions. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but I can't do it without your help. Okay, love you, bye. Love you, bye. Okay, love you, bye. Love you, bye.